Finn smushed it. Let's go, Finn. Let's go. Let's go, gamers. All right, we're gonna play some mistria now because the brainworms are strong. Am I muted? I don't think so. Hello? That might be you, Puppo. Puppo silly. All right, I already watered those. What am I doing with my time? Great question. Hey, laptop, what you doing, buddy? So real. You feel compelled to talk to Calderis statue. Seeing you work so diligently on your land makes me wish I could help, although I suppose as a dragon clearing the land would require a most delicate touch. I think I can't level any of these up yet. Does anyone know how you unlock tier 2? Because I've done all of those already. Hello, Chris. Good afternoon. Wait, Junie's still here. Oh, you mean because they're gonna do lunch? No, that's real. Okay, we want to save up for chickens because we got the coop, but we don't have the chickens. So that'll be good. Finn! What the heck? Level 10. Oh, how do I see my skills? Finn, thank you for the tier 3 for 7 months. I hope you enjoy your B-motes and your B-badge and your ad reviewing for another heckin' month. Let's go. I have level 15 in some skills. So it should. Oh, it did. Okay. Watering a crop. Seed version. Piece of stone or wood. Refunds the stamina. This is interesting. Is that the only one that I have level 15 in? Also, I have level 15 in whatever this is. Pickaxe? But I don't know what that is. Um, yeah, I mean, it depends on what you like. If you feel like you're interested in another farming sim, I feel like it's a farming sim with a very like magical kind of element to it, and which I quite enjoy. And then I really like how alive the characters feel in this game for me personally. They feel like real people who actually like talk to each other, and like I want to get to know them. So that's something that I've been really enjoying about the game so far. I don't know if you have any specific questions about it, but I would say yes, I do feel like it's been worth my money. Everyone breaks out their super cute swimsuits. So true. Mr. Errol said you caught the cave shrimp at the museum. Did you know that shrimps aren't insects? They're crustaceans, but I think they're cute anyways. Vegetable soup. Yes, please. I'm using a controller, so it might be different. But if you look in the bottom right hand corner, the little heart is my magic, I believe. So for me, it's ZL. I get very lost with what to do with my day sometimes in this game, though. I think I'm going to try to get my armor upgraded. So I'm going to go try to collect copper. Was curious. I wanted to know people's impressions of it so far, so thank you. Yeah, of course, of course. I think it's really fun. The characters are really alive, and I love the kind of almost pixelated anime style of it. I was skeptical, but there might be something to this Dungeons and Drama that Lord Island is so on about. Yeah, Baylor, it's cute. There is a lack of the number of Valen appreciators I would like to see out there, though. Oh, 7 in the chat if you're a fellow Valen appreciator in this game. Please let me know I'm not alone. Enjoy your lurk, Chris. Thank you for being here. I hope that all of our lurkers are having a good day. Oh, 7, let's go. Hi, Bloob. Good. I went to look up fan art of the game and I kept finding very little Valen fan art compared to other characters. And I was like, what the heck? What the heck is going on over here? No, please get your dinner, friend. No worries. Oh my god, I keep eating my weapons. Ow. Ow. I learned recently that you're supposed to hit their rock and not them, and it actually like shoots it back at them and you damage them more then, but it's really hard. Why can't I do it? No. There we go. The things you learn on TikTok. Tee. Come here, little fishy. Oh, I bet I don't have any storage space. I need a backpack upgrade so bad, but I've heard this the third backpack upgrade is very hard to get. Unfortunately. Yes, thank you for the follow, friend. Welcome in. Thank you for helping me with that, Soup. With the alerts not going off in my ears lately, I tend to miss them and then I feel bad, so I appreciate that. Wonder if I can set that up automated, probably, huh? Bye. These little electric guys are so funny to me, how they go from like they look like they're such a little like badass. They're like, I'm gonna fight you, ha ha ha. And then their electricity goes off and they immediately panic. And you're like, all right then, buddy. Don't need that. And we could eat the Oh my god, y'all can probably hear Figaroni. He's yelling for hallway time. Oh, I missed him. I did not expect him to bite right away. Whoopsie. Okay, I need to make it back to my house. So I need to go to bed. If anyone has any tips for Fields of Mistria when it comes to how to decide how you're spending your time with your day, sometimes I'm not sure what's like the most effective. Sometimes I find myself just kind of wandering around confusedly, and then the day is over, and I'm like, heck. Hi, Ling. I think your stream is adorable. I'll be here lurking. Thank you for the lurk, friend. I hope that you enjoy your stay here in the hive. It's good to have you. Oh no. Sometimes I get lost, and then I'm late to getting home, and then I pass out. Whoa. Oh no, okay, we're good. I need the money so we can get a little chicken. The animals in this game are so cute, y'all. So good. It's probably one of my favorite things. And also you can mate animals in this game, and then they like randomize what you get in terms of colors. And it's really fun because you can get like fun colors and patterns. Like there's strawberry cows and chickens, and there's like rainbow ones. Very fun. There's spotted ones as well. Probably some I don't even know about. I definitely feel like there was like a Pokemon-esque game I played when I was a kid. Literally, like, I remember playing it when I was young enough to be playing my first video games at the local library. And I cannot remember for the life of me what it was, but I remember one of my favorite aspects was that you could essentially breed the two like Pokemon characters together. I don't think it was an actual Pokemon game I could be wrong, but I don't think it was, but similar to Pokemon vibes with like little creatures, and you could mix them together and they would make other kinds of little creatures. And that's what the breeding system in this game reminds me of, and I love it so much. So fun. You're hunting for artifacts, you say. To think the humans of this age value such things. What does that mean? What the heck? I also organized my chests a bit while I was off stream. I made this one like the mining chest for the most part. Um, and then like resources. And then my inside one was like forageables. And then my other one is produce and then animals. So now things are a little more organized. Enjoy your lurk, Finn. Thank you for being here. Okay. We're supposed to sell one and then put one in the museum. Dang, I should plant more melons. They're worth a lot.
I spend my days in Mistria
Yeah, I do want to know how you spend your days in Mistria Toast.
because I got muns.
I know you're like a pro gamer at this game.
Um, I think that I like always like am aware of like what quests I have and if there's like a specific like fish or like mine thing or something like that. I tend to keep that in mind. But if it's like only one thing that I'm looking for, sometimes I'll let that guide me. Other times, like I'll do a collection of things. Um, if it's raining, I'm almost always like fishing because
Is it better to fish when it rains?
it's more so that I get nervous that I'm gonna miss out on fish because like you can't predict the rain as much,
Ah, I see, I
anything
see.
like that. So I'm like fishing or bug catching, like shaking trees, breaking open rocks, like getting cutting down grass, like when it's raining specifically. If I
Okay,
have a lot of quests that need to be turned in, then I'll spend the day focused on doing that and maybe foraging over to the right hand side.
interesting.
That's what I'll typically do. And then if nothing is like really super prominent, like I have like one quest that it's like a crop that's just taking time to grow and like stuff like that, I'll often go over to the left and do the dig site and then the mines.
Yeah, I do the dig site in the mines a lot because I'm trying to
Upgrade your armor and stuff.
upgrade my resources, and then also you tend to get stuff down there too. So
But yeah, so I do. You got a lot of copper. It's good.
yeah, I've been collecting.
You were like, I spend time in the mines.
Hi, Undertaker, welcome in. I mean, that sounds pretty much similar to what I've been
Yeah.
doing. Just
And then with cooking, I've noticed that you need to have a certain cooking skill in order to cook other things. So don't sleep on that. Like, I was like, I don't want to have this like little thing that only gives me 18 HP, but I need a cooking skill to get something higher that I have the ingredients for, but I don't have the cooking skill.
oh yeah,
So you have to cook the little things
I've
first.
been cooking lots of trail mix
That's good.
because that's easy to make.
Because I was like, wait, I'd much
Um,
rather just do this. And then it was like, no. And
all
I was
right,
like, what
what
do you mean, no?
armor do I already have? Why does it not tell me that? Okay, so I need helmet, pants, boots, and wristband. Undertaker, a whole year. Let's go. Thank you so much. Enjoy your B motes and your B patch for another heckin' month, my friend. Took a quick break from crocheting to hop on here and say hi. Hope everyone has a great start to their week. Mine was okay. We had no power for a few hours due to work being done on the electricity, but that at least meant more time to crochet. Let's go.
And also, I leave stuff everywhere.
Toast is back.
My
Oh, yeah, you leave
my
things
map is
everywhere.
very dirty sometimes when I'm like running around. Like I'm in like summer 14 and I think there's still spring stuff that's like stuck on the
Toasty,
eastern rim.
that's so chaotic.
The other day
I did wonder that about how, like, I wonder if that will ever cause like glitches in the game and they're going to like remove the ability, like, at some point it'll clear because
I ran past a road the other day and I picked up 77 stone.
oh my god, Toasty. Cheese and rice, sir. What am I gonna do with you? Alright, well, I should sell those probably, huh? Oh, they're only worth 10. Heck. Alright. I know, a whole year. That's so rad. I love when we hit year milestones here. It's so, so cool. Thank you so much. I cannot believe that people want to hang out here for a whole year. I feel very like honored that you all continue to enjoy my content enough to want to be here for a whole year. Okay. Let me go grab. What did I want to grab? There was something I wanted to do. I don't remember. All right, let's see what our quests are all about. We have a lot of quests. What? Whoa. I don't know how I got so many. Cod, herb, basil, and thyme. Let's go see if we have some of this. We should have some of this stuff back home. Yes, thankfully this game is not too expensive. I think it's like $12, something like that. So it's a pretty reasonable one to get your hands on, which is nice. Stayed for the vibes. Let's go. I always think it's fun to see. Um, Sometimes with the way that Twitch works, I can see people's messages, and sometimes I can find out what raid they first came from, which is wild, but very cool. It's always like a interesting um, curiosity of mine, I guess. Sometimes people have hung out too much and talked too much though, and I can't get that far back, which is also very fair. Oh, interestingly enough, it looks like for some reason your first message was not a raid message. But I think you did come with a raid because it says that you said, "Your community seems lovely already," which is so sweet. Being sweet since day one. All right, let's plop those in there. Um, we will put some of this cat. Oh, Junie came back. What the heck? She's really committed today. She does not usually come back. Um, oh, thank you, Toasty. Toasty got it for me. The lighting's not the best today, so I don't think y'all can see her that well, but she is there. She's doing big bath time right now. Okay, so for our quests, we need sesame, which I'm pretty sure I do have. Yep. And then it was, I think, basil and thyme. We have thyme. Do we have basil? Maybe not, actually. Basil looks like two little leaves. Oh, we do. Okay. Basil and thyme. And then cod, I definitely don't have. Tomatoes, I might have. Let's see. Thyme tea right now and Oreo chocolate cake. Oh, delicious. Delicious. I do have 2 tomatoes, but that's all my tomatoes. Big ask. That means we can finish 3 quests, so that'll be nice. I never pass up on a dive spot. Oh, what is that little fit? Hold on. Ranger jacket. That's kind of cute. That's fun. I wish there was a brown one. It's cute though. Where'd my pants go? What the heck? 51 of 100. Oh, thank you. TY. Happy halfway to the PB goal, y'all. So, this is the reason, partially, that we were able to be so far as we are so early is because so many of you did 3 months in advance. So, the resubs are already showing. So, thank you so much to everyone who was able to do that. I really appreciate it. Whenever it gets this hot, I make sure that Uncle Landon is drinking enough water. Are you drinking enough water, B? Probably not, Reese. Let's be honest. Oh my god, Dell is so cute. No, I need to go resub to Doodle. Otherwise, that do silly emote would be working. Alright, let me see. I need to figure out where people are, who these quests are for. Valen wants herbs. Where is Valen? I think that's you. Hopefully. Maybe not. I don't see you here. Unless you're like in the bathhouse? Question mark. Oh yeah. Okay. No, that's island. Heck. I'm trying to learn their little pixel faces without having to always check, but you can see that that's going questionably. I should definitely at least know my love interests. Okay, you have like the little gold glasses on the top of your head. So that should help. Oh, you're all the way over at the beach? Heck. Okay. I didn't expect that, I guess. I wonder, considering like the magic elements of this game, if fast travel will be added at some point. Oh my god, that's a big ol' honker of a fish. Woo! Let's go. Oh no, Valen left. Ugh. See, I like to like collect things along the way, but sometimes that's what happens. Valen, where did you go? It gets so late so fast. I wish that they had a halftime speed like they do in Coral Island. Okay, he's in here. Oh, these are the herbs I requested, aren't they? Thank you so much, Bee. You're so considerate. Please take this for your trouble. Thank you. That would be you, Hayden. Please ask that one to pass the pepper. This one has heard you just fine. Here's the pepper. Now, are you going to share the wine or drink it all on your own? I get the feeling that Valen and Juniper are beefing today. Not the berry crunch bot taking the brain cell, please. Ay, ay, ay. Hi, Henrietta. A giant fish scale, indeed, indeed. Oh, I was trying to gift it to him and then I threw it. Whoops. Okay, chickens. Let's get a brown chicken. And I'm just gonna keep the randomized names, honestly. A lot of people do ship them, and I would if I didn't want to date Valen myself. If I didn't want to date her myself, I would be like, yes, but unfortunately. No, that's never happened to me before. My game crashed. No, and right at the end of the day, so I feel like none of that saved. Oh, tears. No, such a productive day as well. Heck, that had happened to Toasty once, but I've never had a crash before. Rhymes. Exclamation point rip in the chat. I think we lost our whole day. Ugh. All right. I don't even remember what I did. Okay, we got our watermelons. You know what would be nice is if I like that you can save in the middle of the day in this game. I wish you could do it without having to go back home. Because I think that that would be helpful. Um, if there was like a save button I could do in menu every now and again to protect against crashes like that. A loss. Tragic, but what are you gonna do? Hi, Kenny Bear. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Also, I think I missed earlier some folks coming in. Omni, if you're still here, thank you for the happy flap. And Slayla, hello, welcome in. Apologies, friends. Thank you for hanging out with us. All right. Alrighty then. I'll sell one of these. Oh, all my armor too, I think is not made anymore. Brutal. Yeah. Ugh. Hate it here. Hello, Moo. Welcome in. How are you? Happy Monday, friends. I hope everybody's Monday is not too Monday-ish. And if it is, hopefully that we can keep you some company and make it a little better. Yeah, I'm having a bit of a low spoon day too. I'm sending love your way, friends. I mean, it's been a low spoon week, unfortunately, but that's okay. All right. Remake this armor. And we'll make the shoes again. Or that, I think, what did I just make? Yeah, I made the helmet, so we can make the shoes. But hopefully we can keep you some company on your low spoon day, gamer. Maybe make it a little bit easier just to have some company. All right, now we can put those in. Okay. Perfect. And then I think I need to go gather the stuff we needed for the quests again. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that we don't have any more crashes today. And that yeah, that we can manifest no more crashes. That would be ideal. All right, let me put one of these melons here. And then we needed to grab the herbs. Once more. Thyme, basil, sesame. Valen is back on the beach, so back to the beach each we go. And we'll have to rebuy our chicken. We might get a different chicken. Everybody say rest in peace to Piper. Gone but not forgotten. So early in life. Okay, do my love. I had a crash, so I lost a day worth of stuff, including our first chicken. So it's no longer Piper, now it's Kuma.
Did you tell them what my chicken names are?
Oh my god, no, I didn't. Toasty decided to do, I don't know
Well,
why.
no, so my first auto-populated name for a chicken was Fanny.
Okay, so that's where the inspiration came from. So their first auto-populated chicken was Fanny. So they decided to name all their chickens with a butt theme.
So I got Fanny, Booty, Cheeks, and Badonk.
Wait, so there's Fanny, Booty, Cheeks, and Badonk.
I love them.
And Badonk was a baby from Booty and Cheeks, obviously. Uh, I told them that the next one should be Tush. I think, personally. Better be on the lookout for Del, Maple, and Luke. Last summer, those rascals buried me in the sand and forgot. Pretty funny in hindsight. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Juniper. I fear I'm no better than a man. Juniper looks so good in her swimsuit. Okay, anyways. When they say genius is 10% inspiration and 90% perspiration, sunbathing is a part of that 90%, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, Valen looks so good too. Please. I love watering the ocean, obviously. Whoopsie. We have an ad in about 5 minutes, just as a heads up, chat room. So when that ad goes off, I will take a little break to eat my lunch. If you need to step away for a meal yourself, that'll be a great time. Or if you need to take your meds, stretch, hydrate, all the good things. All right, let's see who this other quest is for. Sesame. Oh, I forgot to grab the tomatoes too. Unfortunate. It's for Vera. Wait, Vera is a vendor. So I think I will only be able to give that to her on Saturday. So let's go get these tomatoes for Holt then. And we can go see our chicken. Hi, little guy. Oh my god, he's so cute. I love the way they move. And that I can just run around with him in my hands. Please. Kumo, I hope you have a good day, bud. There, you can go aside. Okay, let's see. I don't need that. Don't need that. Keep a couple of those. Hello, friend. Welcome in. Oh, no worries. Thank you so much. Enjoy your lurk. Okay, we'll put these in here. Those. I'll sell the dragonfly. Oh, I guess I can put the sesame away too because I can't give that to Vera yet. And then grab those tomatoes again and then go find Holt. Holt and all of his puns, you know. All right, Holt, where are you hanging out, bud? I feel like you're the only one with orange hair, so that must be you, I'm thinking. Oh, cutscene. Hey, Bee. So what's this all about, Adeline? Your letter was pretty vague. Mistria's bounced back from the earthquake quite nicely, don't you all think? I'll say you've unearthed a real talent for managing things, Adeline. But I don't want us to rest on our laurels. There's no reason why we can't become the best town in Aldaria. We're with you, of course, but where do we start? How about upgrading the general store? Just what I was thinking. It'd be a dream come true. More stock, a better selection. Just think of all the new puns I could come up with that kind of material. Exactly. Everyone who lives in Mistria would see the benefit. Hello, Elise. Welcome in. How are you? That's okay. No worries. That is if you two are up to the challenge of running a larger store. Absolutely. I thought that might be the case. Unfortunately, since this isn't a recovery project, I'm afraid the capital won't be able to assist. Um, Stock more seeds in another bag upgrade and you can count me in. Ooh, a hard bargainer, but you've got a deal. Now I've already secured Reese and March's involvement, and I've come up with a list for each of us. B, from you we'll need 500 stone, 300 wood, 5 copper ingots, 5 iron ingots, and 3,000 tesserae. I'll set up a donation box outside the general store. Okay, if I'm providing all of that, which is a lot, what are they providing? She said a list for everyone. I fear the list was only for me. That's a lot of stuff. Holy guacamole. Hi, Banana. Welcome in. Thank you for 113 happy flaps. Let's go. How are you, friend? Yeah, but then you have to pay for the bag upgrade even after that. This is what I've learned from Toasty. I think it's ACNH Iron Nuggies, but like times 10. The others are providing emotional support. Yeah, the only reason I need emotional support is because of what they're asking of me. uh, all right. Should buy a few seeds. Oh, I have no money because I bought my chicken. JK. Tomorrow. All right. Let's go see what I have for stone and wood at this point. Still resting due to health, but I hope everyone is well. Oh, relatable content, friends. I hope that you start feeling well or better soon. Sending lots of love. Okay. I have. Okay, actually, I have a lot of stone, but I have barely any wood. Oh no. All right, I need to start chopping. And if it's one of those chronic health things that doesn't get better so much, I hope that we can at least keep you some company. Wait, heck, that's not what I wanted. Do you have to send your chickens inside every day, or do they do that on their own? Yeah, I know you can manually do it, but do you have to do that every day, or will they at some point go in on their own? You have to, okay. Good to know, because I'm kind of bad about staying out late. You do want to let them out on non-rainy days because it increases your like bond with them. They like it. It makes them happy. Papa's like, yeah, I know, but I still don't want to because little guy, which is so real. It's okay. You can always let them out when they get bigger. Because pixels have feelings. Listen, we can hearken all the way back to my OG streaming days to talk about crying over pixelated chickens. I get it. I know, I want to get another chicken too so they're not alone, but I could only afford one to start. Out of energy. All right, how much wood were we able to gather? 41? Not too bad. We'll get to sleep and we'll take this little lunch break. Crying over pixels, very relatable content. Listen, we love our pixels here in the Hive. Okay, I already have plenty of some of this, so I shall sell. Have I been putting acorns here? No, I think in forageables. Although fruit can go there. We have an even 50 wood. Very satisfying. All right, y'all. It is lunch break time. The ad is going, so I shall give you all some words on stream, and I'll be back after lunch. Make sure if you need to check in with yourself, if you need to eat, get some water, stretch, take your meds, all the good things, and I will see you all in a few. BRB. by the skin of your teeth. Toasty, congratulations on first. Emily with second, and Leah with third. Very close behind by Puppo with fourth. Let's go. Let second go. Not the not the fighting with toast. So real, Emily. So real. Y'all are so good at that game. Honestly. Very impressive. Fair enough. I bet they are kind of fun. My problem with words on stream is that I process things really slowly, just in general. And so whenever I find a word, somebody else has already found that word a long time ago. And I'm like, oh, heck, I think I've done so good. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute now. If you joined us while I was on break, thank you for being patient and hanging out. Feel free to let us know how you're doing or how your weekend was if you'd like. But if you're working and lurking or working and twerking, that is also completely fine. But welcome on in, friends. I hope that everyone is having a decent Monday. Math quickly? No, it literally same. Could never. Pretty sure. Excuse me, that we've already turned this in. Yes. So I want this to go away. I know, me too, Trifle. I always say that. It was so nice to have some fresh watermelon in town. I thought you might like this simple recipe for salted watermelon. Cute. I'm a big fan of all things coconut, so I was glad to see it in your shipment this morning to the general store. I thought you might like my recipe for coconut milk. I'll take all the recipes. Never. I am more likely to memorize something for common stuff like coffee at my job for a medium use to be 1177, but actual math that is not game related, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not even a chance. All right, let's sell the rest of these. Let's go get some seeds for today. And trying to avoid taking a nap. No, that's very relatable content. I've been trying over the last year or so to get better at determining whether or not learning that just because I'm a little sleepy doesn't mean I necessarily want to take a nap. Listen, I'm very DTN, but at the same time, sometimes I was finding that I was napping away too much of my days, you know? And sometimes you just want to get some stuff done, whether that's work or hobby related. That evening of Dungeons and Drama was more gripping than I expected, enough for me to forget about work. I'm looking forward to next time. Very cute. Oh, we need to do some, I need to chop down a bunch of trees. At the slightest sign of tiredness, I swear to God. And that's how I was too. And literally no judgment if you're a big napper because I have chronic fatigue. So I try to be gentle on myself and understanding why my brain would frequently gravitate towards naps. But I did find that I was using naps almost as like an escapism personally, and I didn't like that. I wanted it to be like more of a conscious choice that, like, yes, I'm tired enough where in comparison to anything else I could be doing, I would prefer to be napping right now. And then I feel good about the nap instead of feeling like bad about it later. Am I actually tired, or do I just want to be doing something other than what I'm doing right now? Exactly. Exactly. And are there other, if I am tired, is there other ways that I could reset my brain a little bit? Instead of always reaching for the full on nap. So, like, can I go for a walk, take a shower, listen to some music to pep me up a little bit, call someone, what have you? Um, and do any of those sound like they would feel better than the nap? Is something I found that for a while there, naps were like my only coping skill. I was just gravitating towards nap every time, and it was just a bit much for me personally. And that's totally fair as well, Elise. And I definitely choose naps still. I would say I still nap like 2 to 3 times a week. Like I still am a chronically ill grully. Um, but at least now I feel like I'm making a more conscious choice about it, which does feel nice. Hyped themselves up to do it, and then Chelsea this morning tells Quinn that Leah was pitching for Quinn to go up until 5 a.m. Oh, interesting. Why would she tell him that? Standing outside sometimes, getting some sun can be big. Big, big, big. Doing some stretches. I just found that I wanted to have more tools in my tool belt, basically, was my only goal with it. And I have found that to be nice. I saw a TikTok the other day that was like, we all have, like, literally every single person has, like, some things they use for escapism, whether it's sleeping, video games, drugs, and not necessarily just like, it can be lighthearted things, it can be more serious. And like that's valid. We're all living through freaking capitalism and stuff, but like learning to consume those things or take those moments of escapism with like intentional choice can still like improve how you feel about it, if that makes sense. And that resonated with me. Nah, I don't want Chemo or Quinn to go home. Send Leah or Angela home. Please. And if you aren't watching Big Brother and you don't know what we're talking about, just ignore us. The opposite, brain finally allowing me to take naps occasionally. I really need them sometimes, but sleep can be hard. Found that I can take the rest sometimes now. Yes, that's so good, Sue. I get that. If you have like a really busy brain, I imagine that it can be difficult to lie down and rest sometimes. My favorites are T-Core, Chemo, and Chelsea. I wish they would work together more. I want the trio to become a quad. I'm kind of like neutral on Rubina. Escapism doesn't have to be unhealthy things necessarily, but you might not feel the best if you do something too much, and then maybe good to switch things up. Exactly. And even if you do rely on a certain escapism a lot, like I would say I rely on video games a lot, just also like making the choice to do it instead of just kind of consuming that particular thing without any thought in and of itself can be huge on your mental. Like, yes, I want to do this right now. This feels good. Is better than I just opened it because I always open it and I just did this thing because I always do this thing, if that makes sense. Mhm. I feel like I already have fiber somewhere. Where have I been putting it? Yeah, exactly. You'll get what I'm throwing down. Sometimes staying up until 4 a.m. restores me. Otherwise, other days it's a drain, and I'm like, oops, I'm wiped out and not restored. And that's exactly what I mean. Like, any activity can be good or bad, depending on the day and depending on what you need for that day. And so, like, I've found that the biggest solution to that is genuinely asking myself if that's something that I want before I do it. And that helps so much. Now, I am autistic and very indecisive, so sometimes I ask myself what I want and I genuinely have no clue, and I just have to do my best on those days. And sometimes I spend the whole day like trying things and none of them stick, and those days definitely do suck, but they happen. It is what it is. Finger guns. You gotta use the finger guns emote, soup. Oh man. The fish always get me when they bite on my first attempt. I don't expect that ever. Okay, chat room. I'm putting you in charge. Don't let me miss Dragons and Drama tomorrow. Oh, is that one that you have to earn? I apologize. I did not mean to make you feel bad for not having that one or anything. I just forgot, to be honest. And I saw that you had a sub, so I figured you had it. My apologies. I had a feeling. Thank you for understanding me. I forget which ones are readily available to everyone and which ones are earnable. Thank you, Puppo. Puppo has our back. I find the more that I practice also trifle, like trying to figure out what I want and then honoring what I want when I'm able to figure that out, the more that I kind of break down some of the people pleasing tendencies. At least for me, that's what it is. I don't know if that's what it is for you, but People pleasing tendencies definitely have made it very hard for me to identify what I want and what I need. Um, I also grew up with a narcissistic mom, and I don't say that to in a lighthearted kind of way of like disrespecting people with like NPD or anything like that. It's just genuinely, she tells you herself. If you were to ask her, she would confirm. And because of that, it can be hard to say what I want because when I was growing up, it would be like, "Oh, like what do you want to do?" And then I'd say what I want, and then it'd be like, "Oh no, we're not doing that. I don't," because she didn't want that type of thing. And so unlearning some of that as well has been an adventure. Ooh, I gotta go home. I gotta go home. I might not make it home, chat room. What, whoa? Ruh-roh. Thank you for the hydration, friend. I'll do it as soon as I'm home. Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh no. I'm gonna pass out, chat room. Rest in peace. We're sleeping in tomorrow, I guess. Whoopsie. Thank you for the hydrate, Dakota. Not the good night to me, Toasty. Not that. Exclamation point cancel, Toasty. I overslept. Schwoopsie. Yes, but the cancel Toasty is for whenever you're being a hooligan. And you were being a hooligan, so I canceled you. Yes, the dungeons are later. Evening time. I just can't. I probably have to skip the mines today because that's when I tend to miss dungeons and drama, is when I go into the mines too late. I think I need to. No, that doesn't need to be turned in. Okay. That can be sold. Sold. This is summer, so I suppose I could plant that actually. All right, let's go get some more seeds. I have a theory. My bestie and I were talking through this weekend over Big Brother. What if everyone in the house is a plant except one person with how unpredictable things have been? I feel like the race season can't be real. Oh no. Not that. That's so funny. Oh, I don't have any coral. Where do I get coral from? Miss Terethia said the archer fish at the museum shoots water like an arrow to catch bugs. Maybe I should tell Luke. Tomorrow's the Saturday market. Maybe I'll see Lady Adeline around. Mr. Ballard didn't like insects much until I showed him the jewel beetle at the museum. It just goes to show that there's an insect out there for everyone. Cute. Oh, wait, that's the hospital. I didn't mean to come here, but you know what? I'll give you a gift, Valen. Oh, slow date today. Can't complain. It means everyone in town is healthy. That Alda clay pot is so cute. I'm so happy Arrow found it and put it out on the museum floor. I wonder what kind of food was stored in it. She's so cute. So fresh. Oh my god, I keep going into the wrong buildings. Where's the general store? Where am I? Images on Canva for bystander intervention are just off the rails. Oh no. Or nor. Canva has gotten so much worse since they added AI. The whole platform is just like buggier now, and when I search for things, it like doesn't give me as good of answers, and a mess truly. And I still cannot believe that they're trying to raise their prices 300%. I'm gonna have to either find an alternative or start password sharing with my friend. Ugh. It's just not gonna happen, Busty. I know, right? Well, I have Canva Teams right now with my friend Kale, so I think we might just share password because the prices for Teams specifically is supposed to go up to $500 per year or something ridiculous like that. And I was like, no thank you. I think the frustrating thing is that Canva's entire niche was that it was filling in a gap where Adobe was like too expensive for people and who needed a lot of more like basic features that Canva had. And they filled that gap, became like essentially a necessary tool for a lot of people. And then they were like, oh, since you need this, now we're going to make it irrationally expensive. Um, and then simultaneously add a bunch of AI you didn't ask for and claim that's the reason that we were going to make you pay more, even though no one asked for this AI and half the time it's not helpful. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. And I've found that a lot of the, like, I've tried a couple of the features that they added with the AI because either I didn't know they were AI or I was just curious about them since they were touting it so much. And honestly, I have not found any of the explicitly AI tools to be super, like, super helpful. They're like magic tools, basically, like magic erase and stuff like that. I don't know. Very weird. Yep. Yep, it's not even good quality, I fear. All right, we're going to Dungeons and Drama. Broccoli cheddar soup first, of course. Sit with me, Bee. You're always so busy during the week. Bee, you're here just in time. Juniper brought something truly special today. I've only heard stories about this wine. Gather round, everyone, for a once in a century occasion. This is Witchvine Merlot, an 800-year-old vintage that I brought with me to Mistria. Witchvine Merlot? Oh, you've heard of it? I suppose with your background you've heard stories. Yes, this is the real thing, and I think the first glass should go to Valen for really opening my eyes to appreciating the finer things. So, how's it? Don't hold back, Doctor. It's unbelievable, transcendent. I love it. Well, now, isn't that nice? I haven't seen anyone this humiliated since the Count of Thornbrook, and we know what happened to him. And if you don't, I'll tell you later, Bee. The bottle. Junie knocked it over. There it goes, all over the floor. Oh no. I'd offer you some, but my cup is quite empty. Thank you for sharing, Juniper. Correction, this is the most humiliated I've seen someone since the Count of Thornbrook. Rest in peace. I know. I keep the name being the same as my cat's is so chaotic. Where you can add foods you have in the fridge and pantry as ingredients and it's supposed to generate a recipe. It just had me combine them all. I could have done that and it's not a real dish at the end. No, but there is a website, I forget what it's called, where you can input all of your ingredients that you have and it will find you recipes that have those in them, which I did find helpful. But I don't think that one's AI. I think it's just algorithmic based, as far as I could tell. Speaking of Juniper, she's back. She's very much hanging out with us today. We're in agreement then. Yes? A truce, so that we can take down Ulrich. I'm with you. We can't let Ulrich smudge our reputation. Friends, is this really necessary? Ulrich's just having fun playing the game. He even brought us all dinner with his winnings last week. Besides, he couldn't possibly win a third time in a row, right? Hey, sorry, I wasn't listening. Can anyone tell me what the difference between a regular flush and a royal flush is? Oh no. No. In my work field, a lot of things are mislabeled as AI when it's algorithm based. Yeah, I don't know too much about it to really be able to tell the difference sometimes. But I try my best to be avoidant of AI where I can. I don't want to feed into it, you know? After your mercurial bout of regicide, you have become the villains of the kingdom. According to ancient Aldarian law, you must now be tried in the court of law. I am familiar with Aldarian law. We have the right to appoint ourselves a defender. I. I'll do it. I'll use one of my emerald blessings to summon us an attorney. Oh. Oh no, I rolled a 1. Oh dear. That means our attorney is a tree. A talking tree? Snicklefritz inspects the tree for signs of intelligence. I mean, I guess he does. Who cares? But tell me anyway, though. It's a normal tree, but it's very pretty. I can't. I love Celine so much. Oh, I see. Well, you're all found guilty then. Oh, I have got to write a ballad about this one. They're so cute. I love the Dungeons and Drama update every week. I hereby convene the second meeting of the Dragon Guard heist. You're probably wondering what the plan is, B. I sure am. On Friday nights, Rada makes cheese and potatoes. Now, we all know cheese and potatoes makes Mr. Ballard very sleepy. B, you'll be the lookout. Maple, you'll be the distraction, and Raina can't say no when you want attention. Naturally. Del, you'll liberate a big plate of cheese and potatoes from the kitchen while Raina is distracted. B, you'll deliver the cheese and potatoes to Mr. Ballard along with a warm beer. So warm. He'll sleep like a baby. And then you'll get his keys, B, and we'll look inside his room. Does everyone understand their role? Next week is go time. Rest up, B. I don't know if I want to be in. I don't want to be in charge of the heist in which we steal Mr. Balor's keys. Oh gosh. Oh no. What am I getting myself into? The kids are so cute. I'm not even clear on why they want to get into Mr. Ballard's room, and to be honest. They just want to see it because he's so secretive about it. Okay, fair enough. That's a valid reason. I too am a nosy bitch. Especially because everyone else lets you have access to their room, so it's like, what are you hiding in there, sir? Aw, MJ, enjoy your time with the brain cell, my love. Use him wisely and please return him in 1 hour. Hello, lovely. It's just randomized, just luck. Just says you have a little bit of good luck today. I need the extra brain cell TY. You're welcome, friend. Enjoy, enjoy. Oh, it's supposed to be a thunderstorm tomorrow. Very good. Let's go check on our chimkin. Oh my god, he's big now. Hi, buddy. Oh, you're so big. Oh, I love you so much. So cute. You can have some outside enrichment time. I don't have very much money considering it's market day, which I don't love. I believe we need to bring Vera a sesame. I need to let myself outside for some outside enrichment time soon. Y'all are so funny. Please, I can't. Oh, I need to turn one of those into the museum. Okay. Actually, we can bring this with us and turn it in. Shimkin hours. Not chicken, shimkin. Gotta get it right, chat room. Aw, that would be fun though, at least when you're able to get out there. I don't know how I missed donating one of these spicy peppers, but that should be the last of a bundle, which is nice. Ooh. Nice. We got some coffee and some kind of boots. Farmer's boots. It's funny because they give you all these boots, but to me, all the boots look kind of the same. These ones are bigger. You can view what you need in the wings. Yeah, I've looked at them a couple times, but I don't know. Something about the way this game works, I tend not to get to finish everything in time for the season anyway, so I'm assuming I'll need to finish lots of these over time. Because look at in the spring, I barely got. Look at in the spring, I got one fish somehow. That's low key embarrassing, but I'm already doing better for summer. And I did pretty good on spring crops and spring flowers, but forage, pretty mid. Pretty good on summer and spring insect. Yeah. No, it's not hard at all. Really, the most difficult thing. So you just take your fishing rod, you see a fish, you aim your bobber towards it, and that's pretty much it. It's actually a really easy fishing mechanic. The only hard thing is sometimes just like aiming where you choose to throw your bobber. Hello, is it Nathonius? Welcome in, friend. How are you? It's one of the easiest ones I've seen for a fishing mechanic, if that makes you feel any better. A lot of fishing mini games in um, cozy games or cozy farming sims tend to be a little tricky mechanically, depending on what your skill set is with games. It's very understandable, but I would say this one's very accessible. All right, we need to make our way over to the Saturday market before it gets too late for the day. Oops. That's very fair. Stardew's a fun one, but it is a pretty easy one to get burnt out on. I swear Mary never has anything new, which is unfortunate. My partner's really been trying to get me to buy Mistria, but I'm doing my best to wait until it gets a few more updates. That's very fair. I was thinking that as well. Um, and then I got the FOMO got me, but I can completely respect that, especially because, you know, there are so many like farming sims out there, and this one's still in early access. It just became a factor. I wouldn't. I definitely encourage folks to not disallow themselves to enjoy other farming sims just because they have already played Stardew. Like each farming sim has it's kind of like if you said I don't need to play any other pew pew game, like any other first person, just as a random example. I won't play any other first person shooter because I play Valorant. Like yes, all of the first person shooters have like some similarities and mechanics that overlap, but they're each kind of their own thing, you know? So, um, that's cute. This is what Toasty wears, the striped bucket hat. Very fresh. Yeah, exactly, Leah. The fishing category, please no, that's a good idea, actually. Darcy drew Dozy in front in the foam of my latte. Wait, that's so cute. I never buy anything from Darcy because it's like expensive to buy just to drink. As much as IRL, I am like a beverage girly. Here, I'm a big fan of sesame broccoli, and after you make it with this recipe, you will be too. It's interesting, isn't it? You wouldn't expect something like sesame to grow in a mysterious climate. It's a special place. Vera's so cute. Oh my god, the little strawberries. Those are so cute. Ah. I want them, but I want to save up for chickens more. So I'm gonna try not to buy them. Hello, Strawberry. It's kind of a whenever I can show up this week because I've been in a big flare up, so just whatever days I wake up feeling okay enough to be here, I'm gonna try to be here. So no worries that you didn't know, friend. But hello. Happy lunch surprise. Welcome in. It's good to see you. We're actually pretty close to the wood we need to. I think we can do that today. Or not today, but as in like in game, but as in IRL today. I only play Coral Island on the farming simulator front, but I want to buy this game. And also that farming sim with the vampires. Very good gamer. I think if you do play like a gazillion and one farming simulators, you can definitely get burnt out on it, and I can understand that. But in general, I find that there's a tendency among like the farming sim community specifically to be like, oh, like to compare every game to Stardew Valley as a justification as to why they shouldn't play. And I'm like, y'all are missing out on so many good farming sims, though. Hi, Doodle! Doodle. I love your Doodle silly emote so much. I use that emote everywhere to the point where I have it in one of my commands, and for some reason, my resub didn't go through immediately. And I was like, wait, I must go subscribe to Doodle so that it will work. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, I know, right? The targeted ads are too much sometimes. I'm like, stop listening to me. Oh, I don't even remember which one it is. I think it was. I don't know, Doodle, but I know it came up and it was like the text was like, do silly instead of it actually showing up. And I was like, heck, illegal crimes. Another like big farming sim, if you're gonna play multiple farming sim, like tip, whenever you check out a new farming sim, try to get past like the first season or so. Because I do find the beginning of farming sims to be the most like repetitive of all aspects of farming sims, in my personal opinion. More games could definitely use more variety on how they like drop you into the town and stuff. But as you dive a little deeper and get to know the community more and you get to know like the individual lore of that game more, it adds a lot to it. You're welcome. And also congratulations on your PC fund. I hope that that all went well. Could we get some shout outs? Could we get one for Doodle and one for Last Lost Girl, MJ? Orta, please. What? No. TY friends. TY, TY. Go follow my pals. They're very cool and they make very rad content. Heck you and your little rock. Just waiting on the payout so you can buy all the parts. That's gonna be so exciting. Are you building your own PC this time? Or are you getting like a. Well, you said you're buying the parts, so I'm guessing you are. Actually, I think I answered my own question. Ooh, mods for a new Stardew run. I think I'm gonna do a YouTube Stardew run soon, chat room. I think the person who creates the swampy mods has enough out where I might get started on that soon, which I'm excited about. I don't do a lot of Let's Play content on my YouTube, but I did want to have like one or two chill series going so that y'all have like longer form things that you can watch of me gaming when I'm not live. So I think that'll be fun. And I think I'm gonna get a mod to Romance Caroline in it because everything is gonna be so green themed with the swamp vibes that I feel like she would be perfect. Oh my gosh, not the 2019 Doodle. And with your like stream setup, please. Like you have, and what I mean by that is you have such an advanced like overlay setup, and you've been doing that all on an iMac. Like, pray for your little computer. That's so incredible, though. Oh no, I missed him. Oh heck. F. F in the chat. Oh, thank you, Strawberry. I appreciate that. Listen, sometimes it's not even of my own choice, just the disability strug. Sometimes the body just says, "Oh, actually, you are not allowed to work this week. Figure it out. Move accordingly." And I'm like, "Okay." But I do appreciate all the kind words and patience you all offer me. Makes it a lot easier to honor that when it comes up instead of like pushing through in a bad way. That wouldn't be good for me. Oh my god, these little mushroom ones, I don't get me wrong, I love mushrooms, but these little guys annoy me so much in this game. So hard to fight. Stop boinging me away and just fight me for real. Ow. Hi, Rad, no worries. I hope your lurk has been going okay, friend. It's good to see you. Lurf you. You can throw things with G on keyboard so you don't have to go into the menu. Oh, that's true. I have that option. I just forget, to be honest. I forgot. You are not allowed. Adjust accordingly. I mean, truly, that's how it is. Wednesday, as of like early last week, I was pretty much fine. Like maybe a little bit of extra soreness in my hands last week because I had been doing more chores than normal while Toasty was sick. But like mentally and generally physically, I was doing pretty well. And then I woke up Wednesday morning. I stretched my shoulders like I always do, hands above head, little stretch back. Popped something in the wrong direction, apparently, or tweaked it or whatever. And then I haven't barely been able to move for the last week. Like, my body is so frail sometimes in that regard of like, just so easy to break. And I'm like, please. I am but a little guy who wants to be able to do things. Oh, no, no, I'm not giving. I should not be allowed to give any directions to stretch, apparently. Oh, I know, right? Getting so cozy with it is so good, Doodle. Don't forget to hydrate, chat room. Hydrate or die straight, as I like to say. Uh, should make some more copper bars. Hydrate is less dangerous, exactly. Well, I have to motivate you all in a way that will work. And I know for most of you, hydrate or die straight is pretty effective. The fear of Gorf in me. I know my audience, okay? I have to be careful. I can't unlock the PDA in chat. So I gotta get creative. Oh, a ruby? Easy GG. Not the talk to Balor, talk to the mysterious. That quest name is sending me. Alright, Toasty said it's good to fish on rainy days. So I shall perhaps go do some fishing. Well armed, let's go. I'm gonna need to get some fresh water here soon. Maybe we'll take a little baby break. I can have an adult beverage on Friday, but sadly I'm out of cups and need to do dish. You don't have your water bottle? Not the bonk. Oh. I will in just a couple of minutes, Soup. I'm sure you will not let me forget. Lovingly so. That's very real. Perhaps you could wash single cup if washing all dish is too much right now. Oh shoot, I got too feisty with it. Will I fill them? Emily, fill them. Not you being a punk. That frequently knocks her out of commission, so when people ask what she does for work, it's either household manager or trophy wife. Mood. Same, honestly. Well, and it's so interesting because it's like on my radar to talk to my therapist more about my like sad brainworms about trying to figure out like how I feel about the fact that I'm not able to work and like if I am ever able to go back to work again, do I want to work a traditional job or do I want to keep trying content creation but just maybe like give it a better go because I'll be feeling better if that were to happen, like if I get like paid management and stuff. But there's also this like other part of me that is like Toasty and I have discussed wanting to have kids in the next couple of years if it winds up being doable for us. And if that's the case, childcare is so expensive that it might be at that point I might as well stay not working from home and just take care of children at home because childcare is literally the price of a salary these days. So I just basically spiral on this conversation every time I think about this. Because there's like no good answer, right? That's the thing. That's the spicy thing. Stay at home survivor. Wait, can I not get to the beach from this way? I want to go to the beach each. Okay, good. Oh, I know, right? Like stuff like that is so ridiculous, that we have to think about that. Cuz okay, so I can actually relate to that a lot because I get like food benefits right now, which help us so much. We get like $300 a month for food, and that's like huge for us. I truly don't know how we would get by without them. And sometimes I consider like, oh, if I get a little better, but maybe not like enough to actually justify, getting back to work or something, like maybe I would get like a part-time job. But the wackadoodle hour thing is that if I get a part-time job, is that I will probably then not be able to have the benefits we need, in which case the part-time job actually would make me lose money rather than gain money. And I'm like, these are the things that I feel like the people who are always complaining about folks being on, like, having resources like food benefits. It's like, y'all, these systems don't even make sense, anyways. So you're really, really angry at the wrong people. Ugh. Oh, shoot. Got distracted by chat, won't lie. We're not there yet and kept hammering it and making assumptions, and I was so scary. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a bit shit. The disability juggle. I think also I was talking to one of my pals recently. I think a lot of disabled folks can't work, and it's just something that like you don't hear talked about a lot. And so then when it comes time for you to realize like you might be in that position, that a lot of people feel really terrible about themselves but don't recognize that truly it's like a really common disability struggle to not be able to work. Oh my god, look at him. Look at those eyes and lips, please. I can't. Yes, and getting benefits is also a big struggle. And in the US, if you get disability benefits, which are really hard to get to begin with, even the food benefits we got were really hard to get. If you are able to get them, though, you can't get married. If you get married, then they assume, which in my opinion is very ableist, that your partner will just take care of you and you can just live off of your partner's salary so you don't need benefits anymore. Like, what is that? What is that? Truly, such wackadoodle hours to me. Yep. That's the other thing, too, is that so many disabled and neurodivergent people who need benefits or who would benefit from, well, maybe I shouldn't say it like that, benefit from benefits, don't have the executive functioning to manage to jump through all those hoops. Like, the only reason that I have access to benefits is because I have Toasty who helped me get them set up. But it is a terrible, terrible process. Like, I have food benefits and I work as a self employed person. And I work as a self employed person. So whenever I get a job, whenever I have to sign a contract, specifically if I get a sponsorship that requires me to sign a W 2, which sometimes they want you to do so that the taxes are pulled out when you do the job. Fair enough. The government does not understand what I do for work. So every single time that I get a job, even if it's for like $100, $50, like something clearly not a full salary, they make us call them multiple times to prove and confirm that I'm not working in order to not have them remove my food benefits. And when we called them, we were like, is there anything that we can do to make this process smoother? Because it doesn't really make sense. Like, I get contracted multiple times per year, but I'm self employed. So, like, why do you all assume that I'm working every time I get a small contract? And they're like, yeah, our system just doesn't really know what to do with your kind of work, so you'll have to do this every single time. And, like, what? Why? Hello, Miharkula. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, yeah. Outside enrichment time. Let's go. After I end this day, I'm going to take a little stretch break too. Y'all, we got another chicken. So cute. Oh, no worries, friend. Thank you for checking back in. How's your day been? How are you doing? Yes, have a good time with your outside enrichment, pal. Very deserved. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no. I must take you inside. You're grumpy. Very fair, very fair. I'm so sorry. Apologies. Apologies, little pal. Enjoy your lurk for food, friend. It went okay, too bad, then good. Oh, quite the day. Lots of shifts. I hope that overall your day winds up feeling like it was okay. We can keep you some company. Oh, wait, I shouldn't sell that cod. Hold on, because I have a quest for cod I forgot to save. I knew I meant to save one of those fish. To make truck to mechanic, check engine light, and fix a valve stem. They found two things I'd need to take to a dealer to diagnose further. They fixed the valve stem and reset the computer. The engine light went away. Ah, yes. Car stuff like that is so tricky. I feel like every time we take the car in for something very small, we wind up with a very expensive bill. So I definitely understand that. We're supposed to get new tires before winter too, and I have no idea how we're gonna afford that. Truly, genuinely no idea, because new tires are like $400. I mean, I have to remind you, because we need new tires. Uh, listen, sometimes your dad just takes your car and does things to it. Maybe one day he'll just go replace the tires. I can dream, right? Is it a fantasy? Yes. Do I want to leave my fantasy? No. Listen, if we just leave him and we don't do it, I feel like he might do it. But is that bad of us? Potentially. TBD. No, when we get the next Elgato payment, we can probably afford to get them done. I'm just being a heckler. Don't take me seriously, chat room. Will I still dream? Yes, but will I actually make him do it? No, not unless he volunteers. If we actually couldn't afford it, I might actually ask him, but I think we can do it. Silly streamer, we never take you serious. It's okay, friend, don't worry. All right, gamers, I'm gonna take a stretch break. I carry you all. Make sure you check in with yourself. Take your meds if you need to. Hydrate. Get some fresh wadi yadi. Um, yeah, whatever feels good for you. If you need a screen break, take care of yourself, and I will see you in a few. BRB. Very good, gamers. Toasty in first again, beating Emily by literally 1 point this time. That's so brutal. Followed by Leah in third. Congratulations, friend. Very good, gamers. Literally the last word, Toasty, otherwise Emily would have scooped it from you this time. Wee woo. Right. I owe this card to somebody. Reina, okay. And then I think I also might have a red toadstool. GG's chat indeed. G heckin' G. I do have a toadstool. So we can bring one of those as well. And a ruby. I should have that too. Cuties. Outside enrichment time. Since it's not raining today. Hello, Nintendo. Welcome in. How are you? And Kathy, I'm sorry I missed you earlier, friend. And Freya, hello. I've definitely been missing a few folks who have come in while I've been on break, so I apologize for that. I hope that you all are having a good day. Welcome on in. It's good to see you. I got a fresh water while I was on break. We're on water cup number 2 today, gamers. Please clap. And I think it might also be time to check who has the brain cell. I think I've had all those fish before. Quest. Cod to Reina. She's probably in here. She's usually in here. No, maybe not. Shockingly. Oh, she's next door. Okay. Thanks for the fish bee. Be sure to put this recipe for cod with thyme to good use. Promise to let me try some after you make it. Cute. And then we owe oh, what's this? Oh yeah, okay. Toadstool to Juniper and Ruby to Balor. Juniper hangs out with Hayden a lot, actually. We should also buy some seeds, I think. So expensive. You have adopted an animal? What an interesting concept. And you built them their own home? How kind. Cute. We have these now too. Very good. Oh, I should have sold that stuff while I was at my house. Schwupsie. Oh, that's Baylor. Oh, I mixed up the purple hair. Oops. You never let me down, Bee. This is exactly the kind of ruby my customer is looking for. Here's your cut of the deal as promised. Oh, hear about the unloading job. Wonderful. Let's get to it. I know the market, Balor. We won't take charity. I couldn't pull the wool over your eyes if I tried, Nora. I'm making my share of off your order, I promise you. Balor, I do love our talks, but you'll have to excuse me. I've got business to attend to with B. Ugh, you are incorrigible. Incorrigible. I've never heard that word before. Thanks for waiting. Sorry to put you in the position of being my out. Why would Nora complain about low prices? Why, indeed. I'll make sure there's something extra in your payment for today's work. I'm going to finish organizing these. Could you start taking the boxes into the general store? Look at me go, strong farmer. Something tells me she's going to tell me what's going on. Perhaps. Couldn't be me. I mean, IRL, I cannot lift anything. IRL, my hands get sore from holding my phone too much. But in game, I can be strong farmer. It's the most peculiar thing. I have no idea how he does it, but Balor's the only one with a supply line in the mistria. Normally, that would drive his prices up, but that man, he's selling his goods for well below the new market value. Do you think he's selling stolen merchandise? What, well? Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Spicy. Very mysterious. Oh, you want a single stone? That's so easy. Can do. Dell was really studying that stone loach at the museum. She says it's master of camouflage. Now she's camouflaging herself all over the house. Yesterday she hid in the couch and gave my parents such a fright. Oh no. Not that. Alright, let's go up and see Juniper. For real this time. If you spend a lot of time in the sun, be sure to stay hydrated. Of course, Valen. I would have it no other way. Excellent, Bee. This red toadstool is exactly what I need to get the poison level. Well, anyway, here's your reward. Bye bye now. Not the poison level, Juniper. I have questions. Who are we poisoning? Oh, did I already eat the soup for today? Heck. Bee, lots of good stuff cooking today. Why don't you check out our menu? I've got half a mind to skip dinner and put some time in at the forge, but Ulrich says dinner is our sacred bro time. Not the sacred bro time. Oh no. What am I gonna do with these goofballs? Dang, we have access to so many more recipes now. Very handy. I love, love, love that you can cook from your home inventory in this game. So much more convenient. Enjoy your meeting, Toast. Good luck. No worries. Nathonius, it was nice to meet you. Good luck with your meeting as well. We'll see you around, friend. Take care. How's everybody else's Monday going, folks who are not stuck in work meetings? How y'all holding up today? We're gonna go. Oh, yay, this is the last summer flower we've been looking for. Perfect. We're gonna go to the mines. So we've pretty much gotten all the wood. We're very, very close to the wood that we need and the stone that we need for the general store upgrade. But we need more copper and iron ore, so mining time it is. Only one task left on your to-do list? Very good for 4 p.m. Love to see it. Let's heck and go. Oh, trust me, if it wasn't for the tediousness of upkeep of mods, I would never stop adding mods to my games. Honestly, it's just that I get too frustrated with. I think because I don't play games super consistently, I tend to like hop in and out of them. That by the time that I get back to a game and all my mods are broken, I get too frustrated. So these days I've learned to try to keep things a little more like vanilla or chill. Definitely not fully vanilla, but closer to, for sure. Really? Is my storage already full? Oh, I guess I can eat one of these snacks then. Oh, I forgot to sell those fish before I came down here. Heck. That's inconvenient. Um, no worries, Trifle. Have fun with your partner. And Em, of course, of course. Thank you for hanging out with me. This will be my second time playing, and I'd love to keep it under 100. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I get how it can be like that though. All right, actually, I'm gonna head out, and I need to clear my inventory first. I've got too much in here. And then once you start having like too many mods, sometimes they conflict with each other, and I can't do it. I get too overwhelmed. But there are so many good ones out there, so trying to decide what you're gonna like leave behind is hard. I do think my swamp playthrough will be more heavy on the mods. The top level and leave them, they'll wait. Yeah, I've heard that before. Toasty said the same thing, but like, I don't like having stuff like strewn about all the time, you know? I don't know if that's just me, but maybe I should because it seems to be the smarter way. I wish that you could put a shipping box like anywhere in town. That would be very handy. Because I'd like to be able to sell from more places than just my farm. It does work in a pinch, though, and I do need to remember that more often. Because I know that you can, like, make a shipping bin, but I think you can only put it on your farm. And I'm like, why would I make a second shipping bin just to be on my farm? Like, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I feel like I'm not usually a big pixel art person, but something about the way that Fields of Mistria did their pixel art really does resonate with me. It's very cutesy, girly pop pixel art. Oh my gosh, I'm getting better at fighting. Oh my god, the nighttime comes too fast. I just got here. I need them to make the days go slower in this game, I swear. I can't. I'm just a little guy. Give me half-time speed like Coral Island, please, I beg. Place them around town like the second backpack upgrade. I wonder as well. I'm also thinking with all of these like statues that maybe there's going to be some kind of fast travel like Coral Island has, especially considering that the game has a magical element to it. I'm hoping will mean that we will get some fast travel capacity at some point because I keep passing out, which might happen again here, unfortunately for me. Ugh. Oh man. No, only 11%. I'm not majorly eepy today though. I am super crunchy though. Circling back to the talk about the farming sims earlier, even if they have a different vibe and mechanics, you can kind of see where they all get similar inspiration and frame ideas from. Oh, yeah, for sure. There's definitely some like overlap between them all. I mean, that's what makes it a genre, right? You can tell also as like more and more farming sims come out that like they pick up on what the audience doesn't like from other older farming sims and they improve upon it. So like you can see them adding the ability to save in the middle of the day could very likely be inspired by the fact that the audience was not a big fan of having to only save at the end of the day in Stardew Valley. It's almost like they learn from each other's mistakes in a way. Hard not to curl into bed. No, I get that. Sometimes I'm not necessarily sleepy, but the weather's so cozy that I just want to be curled up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. According to the Codex Mistria, the red toadstool at the museum is very poisonous. Sometimes red means poison and sometimes red means delicious. Nature sure is tricky. She's cute. I don't usually like the super, like, almost Barbie esque characters in games like this, but I do quite enjoy Celine. Thank you for the hydrate, pal. Don't forget to hydrate, chat room. Hydrate or die straight. Or if you're already straight, then just hydrate or dihydrate. What is this? Ranger short sleeve top. Interesting. No, I didn't want to change our whole outfit. That's my bad. There we go. Always see you running about me. The energy is one thing I do miss about being young. Of course, now I can nap whenever I want, so I suppose it balances out. Did you know fish oil is very good for your brain, Bee? That explains why I'm such a genius. Yeah, I love both of those too. Nice. Okay, so now we need to make 5. That should be 5 copper. So we need to make 5 iron. So we need to go up to the upper levels of the mines and get some iron, which is a little bit harder to do. But that is all we have left to do. And then a couple pieces of wood as well. Okay, I like making this recipe. I should grow some more hot peppers. All right, y'all. Wish me luck. I'm going to the upper levels of the mine now. Or not like the highest you can go, but the spicier ones. With spicier monsters. Godspeed. Thank you. Oh my gosh, wait, we just got so many things for finishing that. Whoa, dang. Oh, and we got some beds. Hello? Incredible. Well, that's cool. I might have to yeet these outside of the mine for now. I don't want to go all the way back home. They don't want to be yeeted, y'all. Take this with you. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're gonna have to yeet a bunch of this out of our inventory, I fear. Stop coming back in my inventory. No! Why does it keep going back in my inventory? Nope. No! Ah, dang it. I'm gonna lose my marbles. Alright, I'm going in. That's as good as it's gonna be. You get be a drop-off chest outside the mines ASAP. Wait, can you put a chest anywhere? If you can, I'm actually dead. That's so funny. I don't know, but you need. Oh, not the British accent while I'm fighting. Oh boy. All right. Um, I don't know if my timer for that still works or if I'm gonna have to do it manually. Well, I think it still works. I just don't know where it goes. Do we see a timer on screen anywhere? Oh, this little mushroom boy's making me so mad. Oi there. No timer for you. Okay. It's alright, 4:25 approximately when I need to stop. I haven't done a British accent in a moment, so it's probably not very good. Unfortunate. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why are you throwing all your rocks at me at the same time? I'm just one little guy. A British little guy at that. How could you? Oh no. Ow. Oh my god. These mines are low-key quite hard. Quite difficult to deal with. Ow. Ow. Oh my god. I just want iron ore. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Oh, I got iron ore from smacking them though, which is handy. It's somehow already quite late though. Probably because I spent all my time trying to throw shit out at the front entrance. Unfortunately. Oh, not these little bitches. Not this. Oh god. Okay. I don't like you. And your little electricity. No. 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 Ow. Oh my god. I need to go home. I'm gonna pass out. Please let me go home. I don't even know where the ladder is. Oh no, I'm never gonna make it home in time. Oh, this is so unfortunate. I'm gonna pass out again. Oh gosh. Alright, well. Rest in peace. I'm gonna be low on energy again tomorrow. There's literally no way. So why do I try actually? Why do I try? I'm gonna pass out right in front of my house again. Just to rub salt in the wounds. Oi. Well, to be fair, in their defense, you can't actually set the bed out. You can only just chuck it. Can't like actually lay it out, so not sure that would count. I don't like that furniture is going to take up an extra spot in my... Perhaps I'll craft another stone chest then, because I don't have wood to spare. No, I didn't think so, because if you could place furniture outside in different places, I would place a shipping bin, but I don't think you can, unfortunately. Alright, let's put some. That can get donated, that can be sold. I will just plant that actually, and that as well. Can't forget to check on my chickens. Oh shoot, I'm so sorry, besties. I did forget the chickens out overnight. That is the risk when I pass out. Oh shoot. Where's the small one? Where's the small? Oh, he's not small. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you're okay, bud. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. How oh, Toasty's in a meeting. Heck. I wanted to know how you breed them to make a little baby chicken. I think it might have something to do with buying the snacks from this guy over here, Hayden, I think his name is. Also, I think my British time is up. And there's some serious squirrel drama happening outside the window right now. Oh boy, not the squirrel drama. They must have at least 2 hearts and share a coop that has a free space for a baby. Okay. Okay, okay. So do I need one for each of them? I'm assuming. I know, that's how you say hello to the chickens. You have to pick them up like they're in The Lion King. So funny to me. A dragon's head belt buckle where the jaw is a hinge. Pretty interesting challenge. She didn't offer to pay you, right, March? You know she doesn't have any money. And no, I'm assuming the child does not have money. Right? I'm also super, super excited to get my first ever seesaw, because the animals will play together on the seesaw, and that's so cute. And I've seen it before, but I feel like it's different when it's your chickens. I know, Toasty had their first one yesterday. It was so fresh. See, I can't put chest down anywhere, and I just so badly want to be able to have a chest outside of my house. If the Fields of Mistria team is listening, it's what the people want. It's me, I'm the people. Please. Where art thou, my chickens? Okay, these two don't have two hearts yet, so I have to work on my hearts with them. So I shall put this in their storage bin for now. And then the other thing with games like this, and this is not a Fields of Mistria specific problem, but more so like every farming sim I play problem, is that I don't understand. Like, nobody wants 20 chests cluttering up their like housing plot space. Um, and so I wish there was like a better storage solution personally. Um, just for the fact of like I need more storage to keep things, but I don't want the chest like visibly out all the time, if that makes sense. Hello, Silver. Welcome in. How are you? I thrive in Stardew Valley off of the chests anywhere mod where I can like I think what I wind up doing in a lot of games like Stardew, for example, I'll throw all my chests into like a single shed, which is not a terrible option. Um and then I'll kind of use the chest anywhere mod to actually access the stuff in my sheds, but obviously that's not very much an option when it comes to games that don't have modding yet. And I just feel like the storage is often quite inconvenient how it works. Personally, oh, that's cool. That's fun. Part of the game progression, like after you reach a certain point, you unlock fancy chests and hold more items. Yeah, exactly. I know that, like, they will oftentimes give you, like, a bigger chest version eventually, which is nice. Like, Stardew now has the 1.6 update of the bigger chest you can get. And that definitely helps. But, I wish that it wasn't, like, so rare and so hard to get type of thing in general in more games. They know we're little collectible hoarders. Like, just let us do it. Enjoy your therapy, friend. Yeah, if it's appropriate for for chat, Silver, I'm down as long as it follows the chat rules. Oh, we love a good lesbian uh romance moment. I finished Arcane this weekend and I did not realize how much lesbian content was going to be in Arcane, but I enjoyed thoroughly. Yeah, I was really hesitant about it because I'm not a huge fantasy person. I'm also not a huge animation person sometimes. And then also, it was like themed after League of Legends. And I was just like, I'm not sure if this is for me or not. And it turns out I really enjoyed it. So I'm excited that I got involved because I think all my friends are going to be watching season two when it comes out in November. And I'm happy to kind of get to be in the know about what they're talking about now. So that will be nice. Yeah, you really don't need to know anything about League of Legends to enjoy it. It can be a little confusing, just all the different factions, but I think that would be true even if you have consumed League of Legends. I was thankful to ask Toasty a few questions, but you can definitely figure it out without any help if you really want to. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go pee real quick. I will be right back. I probably won't put words on this time because it will be short, but I will be RB. Burba da burba. Alright, hello gamers, I'm back. Thank you for chilling. I will probably finish up this day and then wrap up stream. I don't want to go too hard. I didn't realize it had been almost already 5 hours. And knowing my cranky body, I should be careful. I'd like to finish the general store upgrade if we could. Oh, it's gone. Okay. If I'm this close to my house, I honestly might as well sell things just so that the inventory space is cleared out. We'll go cook another meal real quick before we go as to the mines as quickly as possible because I keep passing out when I try to go to the mines too late. Oh man, Rad, no, that does not sound like fun. Good luck. Wishing you the best, my friend. I hope at least it goes smoothly for you. That spot always tricks me. I don't know why they would carve a path there if you can't actually go up there. I'm like, don't do me dirty like this. I don't have good memory. I'll forget every time. I'm brainstorming a new potion. I have a big evening of brewing ahead of me. Yeah, you're brewing some kind of poison. Sketchy. Let's see if we can actually somehow unlock a new level of the elevator. So far, I have not even stood a chance doing that. Ow. Dang, I keep underestimating how many hits it's gonna take to... Okay, we'll check for iron, no iron, then we go. We're on a speedy mission here, not a completionist mission. Ooh, nice, we don't have that one. Very good. Ooh, there's a chest over here. don't know what that does. I feel like I'm in D&D. I pushed a lever and I don't know what it's doing. Oh, the ladder's already unlocked over here. Nice. Let me in the ladder, you little turd. Mind your own business. Oh my god. Please. Hi, Raiders! Welcome in. Hi, Shania. Thank you so much for bringing your friends over. What the heck? Sorry, my alerts have not been working in my own ears, so sometimes it takes me a second to realize what's happening. Is it Jenna or Gina? And Freyso, hello. It's good to see you. How was your stream, friend? What were y'all getting up to today? I'm getting my butt kicked in this mine right now. Can we get a big and little shout out for Shania if we have any mods active? I love hanging out in Shania's streams. One of those spaces that I wish that time zones and schedules allowed me to be in even more because I always have such a good time. Very naturally, like lurk and sensory friendly. Plays a lot of similar games to us, so if you're looking for more wonderful queer pals to hang out with, please do go give Shania a follow. They are awesome. Scrap this wood. I don't really need. Uh, wait, I guess I could eat that. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Thank you for waving to our friends. Raiders, if you are new here, my name is B. I use they, them pronouns. I am a queer and disabled cozy gamer VTuber here on Twitch. We play a lot of farming sims and sometimes The Sims 4 or some indie games as well. So if any of that sounds like your cup of tea, feel free to hang out with us. Today we're playing some Fields of Mistria. I know y'all have been playing some Fields of Mistria over there too, I'm pretty sure. So if you want more chill, cozy vibes, feel free to hang with us. But if you have to raid and run, if you gotta go rest, eat, sleep, de-stream, de-stress, especially you, Shania, please do. Take care of yourself first and foremost. That is the most important thing. But welcome on in. Oh my god, so many of these little rock bitches. Spit another one out. Yeah. Thank you. I want this seaweed. Go. All right, going to the mines at like 11 a.m. is pretty elite. It's unfortunate because obviously then you don't get to do pretty much anything else with your day, but oh, no, sir. I just got here. Okay, we only need to unlock one more level and then we can have the elevator, so. Ow. Ow. The monsters on these levels are so powerful. Okay, come on. I thought he was no longer electrified there. I'm gonna run out of time. I might just have to commit to passing out today because I want this elevator. And I mean, you don't lose resources, so I might as well. Ugh, so chaotic of me, but mm. All right, actually we did it, so why don't we see if we can get home? I did not think we were gonna do that, but we did. GG scammers. That's gonna be a tight squeeze to make it home though. I think we might do it this time. Sorry, Raina, you're cute and everything, but if I talk to you, I will pass out. Unfortunately. Thank you for doing your daily click, by the way, friend. I appreciate you. Literally, what's so funny is that I like usually am not too bad at like not passing out in games, but this game is just beyond me when it comes to that kind of thing. All right, I lied. One more day because I have to do dragons and drama. I can't land on Fridays, Saturdays. They're too cute. But we will hop off soon. All right, a bunch of this can get donated as well. And I need to turn that in for a quest at some point. Oh, that's a cosmetic. Oh, little crown. Cute. Um, hello, friend. I don't think this game is on Xbox or Switch yet because it's in early access. So I don't think you'd be able to grab it on your current platforms, but it is a farming sim with a very like it has like a magical undertone where you can do certain you can unlock certain magic, such as I have one where I can restore my energy for the day if I have the mana for it. It also has really cute, kind of anime pixelated um, characters, which I quite enjoy. They all seem really lively, the characters in this game. But yeah, I mean, at its core, it's a farming sim, so. Thank you for the hydrate, Golden. I've actually been pretty good about hydrating today, but I appreciate the reminders. Because honestly, some days I suck at it. Oh shoot, did I leave them outside again? I bet I did. Oh, I'm so sorry. They get so mad at me because I keep forgetting them outside. Sorry, buds. Whoopsie. How do I see? Can I see my friendship levels with them? Our heart levels? Okay, I think I'm getting close to 1 heart with Kuma. Okay. Need to get level 2 heart with both of them to give them the breeding cookie so that they'll make little chicken babies. All right, let's get. We're gonna go to the mines today because we need iron, but we're gonna make sure that we're back in time for Dungeons and Drama. I know that that's a suspicious. Suspicious thing for me to say, but I'm gonna try. Oh, wait, actually, maybe we have enough. Hold on. Maybe we don't need to. Oh, we have enough. Okay, cool. Let's smack a couple of trees because I think we need like a few more pieces of wood and then we should be good for the general store update. Perfect. That worked out very smoothly. Should have brought the wood I had at home. Had a bit there too. Go see if that's enough. Oop, not quite. I need 8 more pieces of wood. So close. Toasty taught me something cool about this game, which is unlike a lot of other farming sims, you can freely deforest the trees in town in this game because they will come right back the next day, which is very convenient. All right. I did all of that. So then I think we just need to go. Oh no! I forgot that we have to pay her 3,000 tesserae too. I just grabbed the resources. Oh, okay. We probably won't be able to do that today then, but we will be very close for our next stream. Valen wants me to come in for a checkup, which I will do anything that Valen asks me. Don't sugarcoat it, Valen. You're gonna have to take off the foot. I just know it. You twisted your ankle over tripping over a sack of grain, Hayden. Keep off that foot for 2 weeks. I'll come and check on you and we can go from there. BM doomed. Oh my god, he's so dramatic. I can't work my field for 2 weeks. My harvest is going to be ruined. And then I'll starve to death, and my poor dear chicken Henrietta, she'll have to arrange the funeral herself, and Oh, hush, Hayden. You should have said much earlier. B, could you go to the basement? There's a barrel in the corner. Bring me one scoop of what's inside. You'll see. Now, quickly, please. Hayden is in no danger of expiring, but his belly aching isn't doing any of us any good. Oh boy. Whoa, it's cool down here. What is that? Ah, in a moment, B. I need to focus. Oh, amazing. I'm cured. You're a miracle worker, Doctor. Don't run, Hayden. Stay hydrated and make sure that you get plenty of rest. Thanks for helping out, B. Are you here for your checkup? Good. Go lie down on the bed. I'll be right with you. You've got a clean bill of health, B. All that fresh air and outdoor work have you in tip-top shape. Anything else you'd like to ask me? Don't hesitate. Patient confidentiality is part of doctor's code. What's with the creepy basement? Is there anything about your personal health you'd like to ask me about? Now I've got to get ready for my next patient. Have a nice day, B. Why are we so secretive, Alan? Why are we being so sus? Alright, since I don't have the tesserae for the general shop update, I shall go fishing because I feel like that's the best way to make money. Oh, although, wait, I'm gonna go drop stuff off at the museum for the day. And then I have to try to avoid buying things at the Saturday market because I'm gonna want to. I know it. And that will not help me have the money for the update, unfortunately. Nice. I don't think I have that one. I realize I've been doing most of my fishing in the rivers. I need to expand my fishing horizons. This is like the hardest part about fishing in this game is that sometimes the little fish just does not want to turn its head to you. But I mean, compared to some other fishing mechanics in games, that's honestly easy peasy lemon squeezy. I was surprised to learn on social media that Ulrich has such a fan following. A lot of people were upset that Ulrich isn't romanceable. And I like no offense to anybody else, but I saw him as very basic to me and didn't even really think twice about it. But I've since learned that there's a big support towards Ulrich becoming a romanceable character, which is very interesting. Hello, Mickey. It's good to see you. Thank you for doing your daily click, friend. It's good to have you here. I hope you're having an okay Monday. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies, friend. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Can we get a shout out for the proud owl? It's so nice to see you back on Twitch, friend. I hope your return has felt good. I feel like my brain was searching for a better word, but I hope that I know that when you take time away, it's usually for a reason. So I hope that as you've returned, it's felt like the right decision for you. Thank you for the shout out, friend. If y'all enjoy crafty streams, the Proud Owl is a wonderful place to hang out. Very cozy and mindful and sensory friendly space where they do a lot of crafts on stream, which I always really enjoy. Thank you for saying hello, friend. I appreciate that. It's good to see you again. All right, little fish, get on there. I gotta get a couple of you and then get out of here so that we don't miss Dragons and Drama. I don't know how late Dragons and Drama goes on Fridays. That's something I should figure out. Oh, nice. We leveled up our fishing skill. Very good. Always with the full inventory. All right, I'll have this be our last fish and then. Oh, not me then missing it. Oh, okay. I'll want to head over so that we don't miss. Don't want to miss Dragons and Drama. I can always come back down here, I suppose. Oh, look at all these things that I left over here. Whoopsie. Product of always having a full inventory. Oh shoot, I did not realize how long it would take me to get up there. Hopefully I didn't miss it. We're supposed to be participating in a heist tonight with the children in town. I don't want to miss that. Oh, nice. Everyone's still here. Okay, good. It's been a long road and you've come to the end. The Aldarian king, it turns out, was just a puppet. One in a long line of puppets, all propped up by the most ancient of evils, the Dark Star Skeleton King, scourge of the ancient witch queens. Bad Brad, the bearded bard, lies prone on the floor. He has no songs left. He whispers, I wish I could have been good Brad just once. The drama, oh my gosh. Moonsilver pulls herself upright. She's out of mana, down to 1 HP. It's up to you, my companions. You only had 1 HP to begin with. That's what min-maxing gets you. My woodland cavalry are all spent. They cower in fear at the sight of the Skeleton King. It's all up to you, Snicklefritz. Snicklefritz loads his sharp, light crossbow. His eagle eye goggles give him +7 to aim, and his deft gloves give him +5 to dexterity. He lines up the shot and fires. Roll. Not at all being up to Snicklefritz. I'm obsessed. 25. Snicklefritz. Yes, my hero. Well done, my boy. Oh, it was nothing. Snicklefritz noticed that the enemies in this dungeon were all dark element, so he saved up his holy arrow for the final battle, and with the swift step boots. Wait, does the die even go up to 25? Why, Islands, I used an Aldarian die. You learned something after all. It's so cute. Does that mean they're not going to play anymore, though? I need to know what happens next week. Is there no more Dungeons and Dragons? I cannot believe this. Ulrich won again. He must have a tell. I've been watching him in every game this whole season. His gameplay is flawless. It's like there's nothing going on behind those eyes. It's just a game, guys. Don't get too hung up, you know? No, Reese, they're right. His ability to win is unnatural. Drinks are on me, guys. By the way, anyone want to see this four-leaf clover I found? Oh boy, spicy toast, huh? Good luck with your tasks, by the way, Mickey. Junie spilled her fancy wine last week, but it's the thought that counts. And she said she was thinking of all of us when she brought it, so this week drinks are on me. Ow! Oh ho, I shouldn't be getting rowdy at my age, but I'll have to show young March how we used to do things in my day. What a sweet boy March is. Sigh, B. I've been having fun with the theatrics these past few weeks, but poor Juniper seem to be a bit down this week. It's not an 800-year-old bottle of witch vine Merlot, but I've got a bottle of red at home that tastes better with company. I'm very busy, but I could find a night that's open maybe. The blacksmith's choice of beer is uninspired, but this swill does taste a little better than I thought. It does, doesn't it? Cheers, Doctor. Good, they're working out their ish. Big Brother is very funny. It's the truth is a lot of people don't hold grudges as long as they think they will, especially if it doesn't wind up benefiting them. And not Raina being on to me helping the children with their heist. Oh boy. Oh boy. Welcome to the third meeting of the Dragon Guard heist. There's a problem. We were going to make Balor sleepy with the cheese and potatoes. But there's no cheese and potatoes on the menu this week. How did I miss this in my calculations? So what do? We improvise. Oh no. You know what happens when Dell improvises. Don't worry about it. It's never good. Anyway, if we need Mr. Ballard to be asleep, I say we strike at dawn. Dell, he'll be in his room. He'll be so mad. We'll be really quiet. B, you better leave this to us professionals. We'll report back next week. Oh no. I have a feeling that that's not going to go so well for them. Unfortunately. Oh, yes, she's sitting up looking out the window right now. She's being a little bird watcher. She says, don't mind me, just watching. Oh, nice. Good, we need the money because we're trying to get that upgrade. Thank you for the stretch redeem soup. I'm actually gonna go check out the market and then pretty much hop off here. So I will be stretching by hopping off for the day. I'm just gonna go see what the market peeps are up to because I'm nosy. I don't want to buy anything though because we need that money for the general shop. So unless it's like the best thing ever, I'm keeping my doll hairs. And it's usually pretty much the same stuff, so I think I can manage. Yeah, it's good, but not that good. The backpack upgrade is where it's at. Perhaps I'll work on salvaging some money for that off stream. TBD, to be honest.